In a world that moves faster every day, there's something deeply comforting about working with wood. The sound of a saw meeting grain, the scent of fresh shavings, the quiet satisfaction of shaping something real with your hands. Small woodworking projects may look simple, but they carry powerful value. They don't demand a big workshop or expensive machines. All they ask for is patience, creativity, and a willingness to start. Today's video is about those small projects that fit into tight spaces, short evenings, and beginner skill levels. Projects that can be made, gifted, or sold, and that slowly turn a hobby into something meaningful. These ideas are not about rushing. They're about enjoying the process, learning the material, and discovering how even the smallest piece of wood can become something useful and beautiful. Imagine starting with something as simple as a handmade wooden tray, not a factory-perfect piece, but one that shows character in its grain and warmth in its finish. A tray like this can live on a coffee table, hold keys near the front door, or serve breakfast on a quiet morning. What makes it special is not complexity, but intention. Clean edges, smooth sanding, and a finish that lets the wood speak. Projects like this teach control, accuracy, and the importance of finishing, skills that every woodworker must master early on. Now picture small candle holders, shaped from leftover wood pieces that might otherwise be thrown away. When the flame flickers inside, the wood glows softly, almost alive. These projects are perfect for beginners because they require minimal materials, yet the final result feels premium. People are drawn to handmade items that create atmosphere, and candle holders do exactly that. They transform simple wood into warmth and emotion. Another rewarding direction is functional home decor, items that solve everyday problems. Think of wall-mounted key holders, small shelves, or phone stands. These projects don't just sit on a table, they become part of daily life. A wooden phone stand on a desk quietly holds a device during video calls or while playing music. A simple shelf becomes a place for plants, books, or memories. These pieces remind us that woodworking is not just art, it's service. As confidence grows, projects can become slightly more detailed without becoming overwhelming. Small storage boxes, for example, teach joinery, measurement, and patience. Opening a box you built yourself feels different than opening anything store-bought. The lid fits because you made it fit. The corners align because you took the time. These boxes are perfect for gifts, especially when paired with a natural oil finish that highlights the wood's story. Then there are projects that connect us to tradition. Cutting boards, for instance, may seem ordinary, but they carry deep craftsmanship when done right. Choosing the right wood, aligning grain direction, and finishing with food-safe oils all matter. Every cut made on that board will remind someone of the hands that built it. Small woodworking projects like these often become the most used items in a home, and that's something to be proud of. For those thinking beyond personal use, small projects open the door to selling handmade work. Items like coasters, picture frames, and desk organizers are affordable to produce and easy to customize. One design can be adapted again and again, each time slightly different, each time unique. Customers don't just buy wood, they buy the story behind it. They buy the care, the time, and the authenticity. What makes small woodworking projects powerful is how they build momentum. One project leads to another. Mistakes become lessons. Leftover scraps become new ideas. Over time, your hands learn what your mind once questioned. The fear of starting fades, replaced by confidence and curiosity. If you've ever thought woodworking was too difficult, too expensive, or too time-consuming, let these small projects change your mind. You don't need perfection to begin. You only need the courage to start with something small and finish it with care. Every great woodworker began exactly there, making simple things, learning slowly, and falling in love with the process. So take that piece of wood, measure it, shape it, sand it smooth, and when you're done, step back and appreciate what you've created, because in a world filled with mass production, something made by hand will always matter.